Are you troubled by strange noises in the night?
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or your family actually seen a spook, specter, or ghost?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute.
Just pick up the phone and call the professionals.
Call the
Ghostbusters!
Serving all your supernatural elimination needs 24 hours a day.
Ghostbusters! We're ready to believe you! Franchises available soon. Call for details.
Whoa! Russell, hey man, you near the East Wing?
Yep.
But by the new Gozer exhibit?
Yeah, why?
There's something headed your way.
You dressed up as a...
Killer the Hunt again. I'm gonna smack you. Wait. I hear something. I'm gonna take a look.
Wanna hear something really creepy? I was reading about Shandor, you know, the guy who donated most of the Gozer stuff. He was into the occult, you know, supernatural. Weird dude.
Well, why don't we talk about it some other time? Any other time. Hey, you can't be in here. Stop!
Ghostbusters. Is your haunting an apparition, poltergeist, phantasm, wraith, banshee, demon, spectre, tortured soul? What? No. We do not summon dead family members and catch them, so you can ask the combination to the safe. Yeah, well, same to you, pal. Another exciting night, huh? Oh, and you get refrigerator privileges. But listen, if you didn't put it in there... You don't want to eat it, especially if it looks like cottage cheese. Ugh.
This might be a little dangerous.
Great. Danger is our life.
We'll start at 50% capacity. That should keep any burning or tissue damage to a minimum.
Hey, if you're gonna burn any tissue, do it to the new guy. You can't use Ray. Our mortgage is in his name.
I guess he's right. What's your name again, kid?
No names, Ray. I don't want to get too attached to this kid. You know, just in case. You remember what happened to the last guy? Hey, how come this mump gets all the new stuff?
He's our new experimental equipment technician.
He gets a cool title, too?
It means he gets to carry around a bunch of untested, extremely dangerous hardware that, if not handled correctly, could blow him somewhere into New Jersey.
Oh, this knucklehead lugs around our very dangerous prototype hardware that could potentially blow us into New Jersey. Thanks. Keep the title, kid. It'll work hard for you.
Was that us?
Had to be some sort of psi energy pulse. Substantial. A significant collected and centralized necromantic convulsion, level 7 or more.
I know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway. Is a level 7, whatever, bad or very bad?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say...
Let me guess. It's a 7.
Let's just say we're about to get real busy.
And that is not the fun kind of getting busy. Is it, Ray?
Look out! Slimer's escaped again!
No way, come back.
Where to, Ray?
The Sedgewick Hotel. It's the first place that little spud will go.
I know. A little tramp.
Nothing to worry about, folks. There's absolutely no need to panic. We are highly paid, trained professionals. Try to stand behind me. Try to look highly trained.
That disgusting green blob is up on the 12th floor again, wreaking havoc. I demand a refund right now.
Sir, if you check the fine print on our invoice...
Invoices.
Right, invoices. You'll see that your warranty on rehaunting expired some time ago. You should have taken the extended service agreement.
I'm getting some interesting PKE spikes here. Disturbances don't seem to be exclusive to the 12th floor. I'd like the chance to look around the building a little more.
Good. Dig up what you can. That little greenie shouldn't cause us too much trouble.
Part of our settlement with the city, proton packs must remain off in heavily populated public areas.
And in close quarters. It minimizes the city's liabilities and satisfies the restraining order the maid here had put on us.
The world we live in today. You shoot a proton stream of highly charged particles at someone, they get all Sue happy. We didn't even burn her. I mean, there was redness. There was some redness. Well, hello. You're perfectly safe now, miss. The Ghostbusters are here.
Never gonna happen. Cab, please. To Times Square.
All right, Ace. Get ready.
Dr. Stantz, if you'd do the honors.
Proud to, Dr. Venkman. Showtime. We wear him out, then we capture him. That's what your proton stream is for.
Tear him up, Slick.
Full release! Now, Cadet! You've got him on the run! Come on, let's go! Peter!
Nah, I've seen this one already. Know how it ends. You two have fun, though. I'll cover the elevators and escort any ladies safely to their rooms.
I've got a solid signal. Get over here and look at your PKE meter. All right, dig it. Your PKE meter is the cornerstone of any supernatural investigation. Works like a divining rod. Pointed at psychokinetic energy, it measures electromagnetic fluctuations and heats up. Pointed away, it goes cold. Hot is better. Just follow the signal to your target. And this signal looks just like your elusive little targeted entity. Whoa, he's definitely been here. Looks like he cleaned out all the snacks.
I don't smell good!
Peter, come in. You okay? Uh-oh, man. He's been slimed! Again! Hustle over here and help him up, will you?
The mutant Stromboli snuck up on me. God, don't the fire again.
You guys need to get down here immediately. Our living science experiment is tearing apart the lobby, and he's not alone.
More ghosts? But we gave this hotel a clean bill of health 5 years ago.
New people die every day.
Call the elevator, Junior.
I'm not taking the stairs. Today's not my cardio day.
All right, Slimer. You've had your fun. The elevator's off limits.
Can we please call Winston and tell him his night off is officially ended?
Way ahead of you, Peter. Janine is paging him now.
Who is going to pay for all of this?
No need to worry, sir. As you know, the mayor rode to office on a strictly pro-Ghostbusters platform. And we now invoice the city directly for all captures and eliminations. And unhaunted New York is a tourist-friendly New York.
Did Ray show you how to use the PKE meter? Using the signals for tracking is helpful, but you can also perform a full target ident scan on a variety of paranormal entities. Try it on any one of those ghosts. Just line up your target, hold the scanning button, and wait for confirmation. Right, you lost the scan signal. Remember, it's an advanced and sensitive instrument, but you're going to have to meet it halfway. Make sure you keep the PKE suite trained on your subject until the scan is complete. Nice work. A completed scan initiates a cross-reference query to all digitally available. Give your PKE meter more time to complete the scan.
Oh, am I glad I stayed home that year. All right, enough already with the education. The only one being paid to learn on the job is this poor sap cadet.
They've split up!
Ray, follow me. The others are floating back upstairs. Venkman, you two pull our friend Slimer into a trap as fast as you can. There's a massive bulge in these spikes indicating this isn't just some routine clearing job.
He gets so bossy when he hasn't had his nap. Hey now, is that honey glazed ham and prime rib? There, the Alhambra Ballroom. No way he could pass that up.
Absolutely not! You can't go in. The Rodriguez bar mitzvah is set to start in half an hour.
Telling you, go right to the beef brisket.
And you've done quite enough already. I'm sure the thing will just go away. I'm willing to risk it. You're not going in there!
That's all we needed to hear. All right, we're out. Coffee time, everyone. Service has been declined beyond this point. You bring your apron? We're going to take a little shortcut through the kitchen.
Be careful, Peter. Remember the Ellis Island incident?
The Alhambra should be right through here. Okay, champion, you lead for a while. This is why I eat out of the can. Nothing to worry about. Most kitchens have self-starting pilot lights. Just a little air in the line.
Take a scan, would you?
Okay, guilty utensils. Gloves and pots and pans. I'm feeling pretty good. How about you? You know, I thought that guy said Rodriguez bar mitzvah. Would it kill him to mix in a green salad once in a while? I'm going to take backup. Blast him until he's dazed, and then throw your capture string. Good. That's it, buddy. You've got the little monster breathing hive. Casey? Yeah. Now, try to hold him still. You gotta wear him down. You can wear him out even faster if you want to bang him around the room a little bit. There. That makes a difference. Yeah, perfect. See? That's a big wow. I'll teach that pitiful goop sack to slime P. Venkman. And by extension, you.
The Alhambra Ballroom. The bar mitzvah. What have you done? The guests are arriving in 15 minutes.
What seems to be your problem? Thanks to me and my new exclusively assigned recruit here, the festivities can now proceed in an entirely ghost-free environment. So, you're welcome, huh? And to all the Rodriguezes, l'chaim from the Ghostbusters.
Nice of you guys to join us. You grabbed the little spud?
Mashed potatoes now. Your cadet had to straighten him out. Ray, we need to have a heart-to-blob talk with this one, or we are going to have discipline issues when he's a teenager.
Uh-oh. Heads up, your initiation is over. Now give us a hand. We've got a couple of really persistent, troublesome spirits here. Spotted them.
You've got trouble!
Screaming! Getting the hang of it. Good Craftwork.
Take a tip, punk. Don't mess with the men in beige.
That wasn't at the store. Now what?
Hey, stop it. See the sign on the door? Do not disturb. No molestate. Got it?
Watch out! Hostile FRB! Hurling projectiles!
Huh? That guy looked lost. Ray, let's go check the fridge. Let them go after the cook.
Cadet, go with Dr. Spengler. Check out that angry chef.
This way. Looks like he's drifting upstairs. Be careful. The psychonic vibrations seem to be amplifying their energy. Their manifestations are becoming more powerful and dangerous by the second. But don't be afraid, because... no. Go ahead and be afraid. Good work. Are you all right?
Nice going. You might really be the right person for this job.
Yes, you have destroyed a significant section of a 5-star New York hotel in just under 3 hours. Your mother and I are so proud. Aren't we, Egon?
He's got something. Let's track it down. You need to remember that the apple does not fall far from the tree when it comes to poltergeists. They usually manifest as what they were in their physical life. A mailman will be a mailman, and in this case a chef will be a chef. Granted, an evil chef, but still a chef. So we need to figure out what will make this guy mad and draw him out, culinarily speaking, of course.
What for?
Hey, you think he'd make us some pancakes?
No, Peter, I think he's trying to make us into pancakes. Okay, here we go!
Whoa, nice breath control.
Nobody likes the first cake except for the chef. Well done, literally. I bet that made him angry enough to fight to the death. Shielding himself inside the oven. Probably wait until he regains some strength before coming back out. This could be a long battle.
Nice move! Watch your flank.
Spotted him. He did it again! Howard just runs and hides when the times get a little tough. You have to figure out something. There it is!
After him!
Just right! I got this one. Anybody here from Zeddemore?
Guys, I'm right outside. And so is something else.
Well, we had to make do with this new specimen here.
I've been trying to get here for over 4 hours, Peter. Traffic is a little blocked right now.
Wait. I know that thud.
Winston, what do you see out there?
It's big. It's soft, it's white, and it goes well with graham crackers and melted chocolate.
Wasn't me this time, I swear it.
Is it a remanifestation of Gozer?
A PKE signature of Gozer's magnitude is definitely present, but the flux is weak for the moment.
So it could actually be a revisitation.
Pull it together, Ray. What do we have that can stop that cheap confection?
Ray, weren't you going to finish up the install of the Super Slammer today?
The Super Slammer? Sounds untested. Tacky and exciting. I'm in. But will it work?
Against the minions of a god, that was never the intent. But in theory, I suppose it could. But a muon trap of this capacity has never been used or even tried before.
And why would that stop guys that don't know any better?
Check this. Looks like something large and sugary took this corner too quick.
Well, we're not getting through that way now.
We're starting to make good time, too.
And I thought it couldn't become any harder to get around Manhattan. Any ideas?
Hey guys, the big pup is getting fidgety over there.
Is he looking for something or someone?
We need to get from here to there. Make sure the big boy doesn't find whatever he's looking for.
Good strategy. It's dangerous, though. That's a lot of open ground to cover.
We certainly can't just waltz down the middle. We'd be sitting ducks.
That's correct, Ray. Ducks flock together in formation, which is bad. My plan was to split up and take 2 different directions. You know, mind over mallard.
All right, sport. Looks like it's me and you. Let's go across Times Square and get into the building Stay Puft is so interested in. You guys keep him off us if you think you can. Try to pick up a signal, see what's here. Did you see that? Man, we need an infragreen camera attachment on these backs. This is great! Giant blobs of Stay Puft! I bet they still have a paranormal or kinetic connection to Bubble Butt. I think we should proceed equipped with boson darts.
I wanted to test these first, but since we're waiving that safety step today anyway, you should be aware that I modified the neutrino wand, which normally releases the particle stream.
Wow, it's like Christmas came early.
Earlier than what? They started Christmas before Halloween this year. Santa came to my house dressed as Dracula.
Boson darts, super deep versions of boson particles, extremely volatile. They're very effective, but can easily overheat your pack, so use them sparingly. Oh, and any accidental blockage could vaporize everything for 3 square miles. But don't.
Whoa, I mean, you read about this stuff happening, but to actually see an entity take energy directly from batteries, it's incredible.
I wish I was there to see it. Get a scan. That will be a very big learning tool as we build new equipment.
Super! Let's not forget, there's an angry sailor out there tearing this building apart. It goes, we go.
Okay, I got it. We need to find a way to restore power to the generator. Got an idea. Let's try and use that battery to steal the energy back from Sparky over there. I could not have done it better myself. Now let's go to work on stealing that energy back. Wrangle that sucker right into your friend over there. You are doing great, kid. Now once the battery's back in the generator, we can move on and face the next thing or object or ghost that wants to kill us. He didn't find what he was looking for on the bottom floors. Come on.
Is he looking for something or someone?
Ectoplasmic manifestation right here, right now. This is at a level that we've not seen. I want to play.
Very cool, Ray. Paranormal 101. Please calm down and get a scan.
Uh-oh. How come when you pay a quarter, they last like a minute, but when they are really trying to kill you, they keep coming and coming? I think maybe destroying the arcade machines is the way to go. Good work. That would close the door for these sprites to escape, or spawn, as gamers say. That wasn't trying to torn out, was it? Hey, it's taunting me! Watch it now! Ow! Now he's throwing them at us? Remember how easy it was just to fight gods?
You guys all right? If you are, then please collect a sample from the minions. Ooh, and a temperature reading. That news copter is going to get swatted down like a mosquito. And you know who Heck's going to blame? Us.
Kapow, freak! There he goes, all yours. Remember, they can't hide from the PKE. I got this one. Go get him, kid. Take out that PKE and track him down. That's great. Go get him, kid. Take out that PKE and track him down. Bingo. Go get him, kid. Take out that PKE and track him down. Well, isn't this kind of fun? It's like a little scavenger hunt. Keep after him. Great job. Keep him moving until we can capture him. I think you're wearing him down. Keep it up. Almost there. Great job. He is weak. You got him right where you want him now. There he is. He's worn down enough to fight now. Great job. Over there. Got to get to the top floors.
Guys, be careful. Stay pumped is up to something.
Yikes! We're okay, but our friend has just taken our rivalry to another level.
Getting very angry. Not sure what your first clue was. Maybe it's the tossing of cars, or just the mass destruction. Ah! Ray, look out! Ah! Ray, come in, Ray. Are you okay?
Gonna have to get back to you guys on that one. piles are spawning minions. I wish that giant tub of goop would just let it go. Bingo. Now that hurt. Something tells me this isn't your typical office party. Over there! Good work! Egon and I were talking about creating minions to get more work done in the lab. Maybe they could be domesticated, like Slimer. Right there!
Now that hurt.
No! Somebody help me! Ah!
Venkman, come in, please. It's pandemonium up here. Chunks of the building missing everywhere. You are required at the site now.
So happy to be in demand, but these sugar balls have got me nailed down.
I can't get past them. They're disgusting, and they're unhealthy.
Did I mention there's a spectacularly beautiful lady in distress?
I'll be right there.
Easy now, miss. Just relax. No sudden movements. You're perfectly safe now. Sudden movements! Sudden movements! around will loosen them up.
It's okay. Dr. Beckman has you. You're fine now.
Was that a manifestation of Gozer?
Yeah, probably. It just may be. Could be. Would you like to take the most direct route out of here, or the scenic route? It's lady's choice.
There's a stairwell over here. Let's go.
Woo! Yeah. Grace under pressure. I appreciate that in a lady.
You didn't spill your coffee, did you, Peter?
Ray, I got coffee for all of us. But the little monster spilled it. And what's the story with those things anyway?
They felt that one in Pittsburgh. You stirred up a hornet's nest, kid. I got this one. That's how it's done. By few, you mean less than one, then sure, we can do that. My cyclotron is screaming for mercy, kid! Put your 2 cents in here, will you?
There he goes! The big evil sailor all the way to the... Oh! Not quite. Didn't make it. Hey, Ray. Say 3 guys the size of your finger knocked you off the side of a 30-story building and you had to climb all the way back up to tear them apart. How mad would you be at those 3 little dinky types?
That giant blue and white toy man thing or whatever is still coming. It's climbing the building.
Heads up.
No sweat, kid. We've got you.
He appears to be after something specific.
Or someone.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, you look a lot better than the others, really.
Ted, kick your throwers to max the stream and roast them. Please. We're right behind you. Literally.
Ha! Bet that hurt! I like when they help us out like that. Look! Inbound! You're going to want to avoid those, or take care of them.
He's right, rookie. Your health insurance doesn't begin for another 89 days.
Pepper him with boson darts!
Well, you're not hurting him much, but you are making him hot matter. Well, you're not hurting him much, but you are making him hot matter.
Got it! Great catch! Now, since it has residue on it, and rubble seems to irritate our mallow friend there, drop them back on him.
Well, you're not hurting him much, but you are making him hot matter. Well, you're not hurting him much, but you are making him hot matter.
Boson darts should do the trick. Boson will loosen him up. Boson will loosen him up. Nice boson. That really dinged him. Great job. Now see if he wants s'more. Get it? I'm funny too, you know.
Attacked by possessed marshmallow, and survive.
How's your grip holding up, Dr. Venkman?
Well, I don't have time for a high, Dr. Stern, but I'm all right.
Yeah, fine for now, but all that rising heat is producing sweat into the palm, and sweat in turn leads to slickness. You're cutting this pretty close, rookie.
What a mess down here.
Ray, Peter, we're in position. The trap is set. We're prepared to capture Stay Puft. Where is he?
He's that white puddle you're driving through. Timing's off by just a hair, Egon, but we're glad the trap is working again.
How do you feel?
Pretty good. All extremely weird things considered.
You know, I never forget a face attached to all the rest of that. I think we met earlier at the Sedgewick Hotel. You gave me a sideshow chicken drop.
My name's Alyssa. Dr. Alyssa Selwyn. And don't...
Have you ever been involved in this type of quantum temporal rift event before?
A quantum what?
It's called arcing, a large pulse of psychic energy.
Actually, yes. I was at the museum. A pulse of blue light surged through the building, and then I was standing outside a room on the 13th floor of an old hotel.
We'd like you to come to our lab so we can run some brief tests and ask you more questions.
Here's an easy one. May I take you out for Thai, Mexican, or Italian? Usually don't let the clients make these kinds of calls, but it's that kind of day.
Wow, Dr. Venkman. That time you almost went 45 seconds without saying something abrasive. Want to try for a whole minute next time?
When did this occur?
Get up. Here's something new that Egon and I have been developing. The shock blast expels a conical pattern of stripped dark matter particles that diffuse quickly in the atmosphere. It's very powerful at close range, but less accurate and less potent the further you are from your target. We expect it will work well on inbound ghost and vapor swarms or near proximity entities.
And please be careful. It's a prototype. We're trusting you with it.
He's talking about you. Okay?
Not just to the cadet, Venkman.
So you know so much about Gozer because...
Because I'm a specialist in ancient Mesopotamian cultures and architecture. Sumerian, primarily. Gozerian, more specifically. I'm here as a guest curator for the Gozerian exhibit that's opening tomorrow at the Natural History Museum.
Gozer was a bush leaguer before he met us. A strictly farm team deity. We put him on the map.
But Our getting stiffed on invites to opening night, just an oversight, right?
But I don't have anything to do with that.
No! Hello, gentlemen! No, that was all me. And I assure you, it was not an oversight.
Oh, by the way, you have visitors.
Thanks, Jeannie. You're first-class lookout.
Funny guy, Venkman. You've always been my favorite. Apologies. Dr. Selwyn, are you all right?
I think so. But I'm worried about the exhibit.
Are you kidding? You can't buy publicity like this. The guest curator of the Gozer exhibit, the expert Peck recommended, is attacked the night before the opening by Gozer himself? Please, tell me that was Gozer.
Come on, Jock. What's the idea of bringing Peck around here? Oh, have I coughed at the wrong time?
Listen, here's the deal. You and Peck and all you guys are going to work together.
Don't know how.
Look, this city has given you at least a dozen contracts for the jails, courthouses, and wharves. You guys want to grow your business. Get some county and state work, too. I'm all for it. You've been big supporters and great for my campaign.
Some people say our support got you elected.
But not out loud. Anyway, after all the damage you've been causing lately, the city council wants you under close supervision for a period of no less than 6 months. Well, that's where your old friend Peck comes in. He's annoying, a stickler for the rules. In other words, the perfect pet for the job. He's our new head of Peacock.
Peacock? PCOC, Paranormal Contracts Oversight Commission. And my first official act is going to be suspending you clowns' operating license.
Lighten up, Peck. Launch your investigation if you have to, but for now just keep them under control and my office in the loop. But remember, if the Ghostbusters cease to exist, so does your job. So you need each other. Beautiful in an ironic, symmetrical kind of way, isn't it? Okay, big night tomorrow, Alyssa. Get some rest.
So, now that we're all friends, can we get invites to the museum opening?
Not likely. But I'll be seeing you soon. You can count on me. Doesn't Peck look exactly like the kind of guy who'd accidentally walk into the stream of a Boson collider? I'm just saying, it could happen.
Are you serious? He did? Brendan Donna? He did? Oh.
Ray and I have been talking.
And we think we should have a look at the museum. Whatever happened tonight, it started there.
Okay. I'll take one for the team. Stay with Ilsa. You guys go with Winston and the recruit. I'll be your personal protection.
Hey guys, you need to make a detour. Something big is going down. It's on the radio thingy right now.
And another ghostly sighting tonight has staff at the public library scrambling for answers.
The Gray Lady.
Let's get her for real this time. Go!
What about the museum?
Oh, and another thing. Pat called and says that I'm required to tell him where you are and what you are up to.
Tell him he can meet us at the museum. We'll be there. Eventually.
Oh, yes, they're very busy right now. No.
Captain McMahon from the 12th says there was a massive disturbance. Real fireworks show.
Not much going on now. Even the spirits are acting strange. How's that for a bad sign?
Bad enough for me. Pack's on.
Check for valences. Wow, big spikes! Hey, Cadet, you need to see this.
Look out! There they go!
Come on! After them!
You heard Stance. Let's move.
Couple of Class 2 animators. Never seen them in tandem like that. They're really agitated.
Let's chase him down. Winston, check that next doorway, see if he has any friends.
Leave a haunted room. I got no problem with that.
Hey, Haas, you think you can handle that little fella yourself? We'll meet you back here. Kid, up here!
Strong emanations, no direct source though.
We followed our guy in here, and it gave us the slip.
Think we found it!
Did you see that?
It's the Gray Lady. Tell Venkman to send the bill to Peck.
How easy was that?
Wait, not so fast. I'm getting some big fluxes here.
I think it's her. Yes! Yes, it is her! Eleanor Twitty, the librarian!
Look, there she is! Meet us at the stairway door.
She shushed us again. That witch! She went down that way!
Winston, check upstairs to see if the other Phantom doubled back. Roger.
PKE's out, and try to be quiet.
Guys, I'm in the periodical archives looking at a stack of old newspaper clippings. All about some nut named Edmund Hoover, a.k.a. the Collector. Go on. This dude has a history you should know about. He was a rare book collector who seduced Eleanor Twitty, the head librarian of this place. The Gray Lady. That would be my guess.
Full stabilizing levitation. I'd say we're close to something.
Ray.
You got something?
I've got something right here.
Kid, check that out. That's her, the Gray Lady. She's the first ghost we ever hunted. Man, I wish Venkman was here.
I'm pretty sure Venkman doesn't.
Wow! Now listen, this place is reading like a psychic pressure cooker. Prime your thrower. Everybody stick close together. What was that?
Here, this way, quick!
Okay, so much for stick together. New plan is fan out. Flexible approach, Ray. There are 2 hostile spirits roaming around in here. 2 that we know about. Now I got you. What? Oh no, kid, look out! It's coming your way! Temperature's dropping. Event imminent. Brace yourself. guys, it's dead up here. The good kind, I mean. All cool? We may need to get back to you on that. Said here that this collector used the Gray Lady to get to the rare books in her care. Specifically, a book called, get this, the Gozerian Codex. Great. Yeah. And when she found out what he was up to, she dumped him. Smart lady. Evidently, he murdered him. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Class 1 swarmers! Pesky but combustible.
Spotted them.
How's your shock blast treating you? Where's that Class 5 animator? Attack the slug. Wish I'd brought the camera. There's the big fish! See what he did? Give him a new home in our containment facility. Give him the what for? Took some doing. Guys, we nabbed the other animator. It's cooling its heels in the box.
Congratulations, Ray, but I'm near Special Collections. Someone you've been wanting to meet again is here.
We're on our way! Keep an eye on the switching wires. It'll really crease you if you aren't careful. I got this one. Looks like the Gray Lady makes her own reinforcements. Keep your eyes open, team. She's upping the ante.
Thanks for the warning, Ray, but I have no idea what you're talking about. You may want to just take our word for it.
Okay, good job.
painful. Take it apart! Now that hurt.
know what for. I brought the camera. Man, how much PK energy must it take to collect an animated entity like that? Okay, she's in here with Egon. No noise. Oh boy. Watch it now!
Watch your flank. You definitely left a trace somewhere. Big spike. Right here.
Yeah, check this out. I feel a breeze. Oh, cool. Secret passages. These are great. I didn't even know this area existed.
Looks like the janitors didn't either. The last 80 years, anyway.
Wow, dig that.
Ray, I'm not entirely convinced this is the best course of action.
Wait, you mean this might be a trap? I got this one.
After him!
Kind of damp.
Wonderful. Hope you don't have any open cuts. Thinking flesh-eating bacteria.
What'd you find there, young blood? Good work. Spangler, The kid found the exit.
So we're going even deeper. Exactly how far down is the ninth circle of hell?
Eerie place. I wonder if this is where the collector killed the librarian.
I think that would be a safe assumption. That book she's reading is emitting massive energy.
That's your cue, killer. Go get him.
She took that pretty well, better than I expected.
It makes perfect sense if her residual spirit energy is tied to the book. The Gozerian Codex, right? Now that we have it, her echo must have been released. She's gone. I think we helped her cross over.
And she just crossed right back. Watch it!
I'm pretty sure those codices is how she's shielding herself. Destroy those first!
The book stands are generating her shield.
Buddy, the podium! Soak 'em! Soak 'em!
regenerate the cage. Keep hitting the bookstand.
That does it. Now let's attack the librarian straight on.
Decimated it. Here it comes.
That's great! Weird. That wasn't as tough as it should have been.
I was just thinking of the same thing.
It was almost too easy. Like she wants us to have the codex.
Yes, like she wanted us to blast this room apart.
But why?
All the energy from our proton packs and traps have weakened the membrane between this world and whatever...
Cross-dimensional portal. From the 5th to the 4th. A whole world of ghosts. Something I've dreamt about since college. It's all in the Monarchia Demonium. Fantastic. Ghost world.
Wouldn't get too excited, Ray. I have a feeling she did it so we could meet an old friend of hers.
Well, if we're going...
Not much choice, is there? It's the only way out. You, take the lead. Don't worry, we do this all the time.
Oh, sure. We enter the next dimension all the time. Well, we've talked about it anyway.
So this is what the public library looks like on the far side of a cross-dimensional portal.
It's one of infinite potential configurations. You know, theoretically.
Yes, well, this looks like the Gozerian configuration. Ray, it occurs to me that these events are interrelated.
The Gozerian exhibit, the huge energy pulse. The Sedgewick Hotel, the return of Stay Puft. Yeah.
Yes, even this, all pointing back to a single point of origin.
Elissa?
Elissa.
You think she's a factor in this?
Maybe not intentionally, but almost definitely.
I do like what they've done with the place here. But I hope that portal would have taken us back to the library.
Actually, we are back in the public library. The dimensional membrane must be extremely thin here.
Someone's holding us here. The Collector.
Yes, Azitlor wants to add to his collection, and he's probably not too happy about us taking the Gozerian Codex with us.
Oh yeah? What can a twisted little bookworm do to scare us? Hey, Collector! We're taking your book! What do you think about that? He's right behind me, isn't he?
Yes, I think you got his attention, Ray.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I have to say I feel a little overwhelmed. I mean, we have faced some pretty powerful things. Some conjured up by me, but to actually be facing the Collector himself, well, the honor is all mine. Okay, this is a powerful bugger. How these usually work is he will shift his power around the fight. That leaves very unique and short-lived weaknesses. Use your PKE goggles to see if you can spot the best way to approach this. There's the little fight. They felt that one in Pittsburgh. Try wrangling those footballs he's throwing our way and toss them back at him. Just like Shape-Up, they have enough residue to do some damage.
Great job. Now that you found his weak spot, I think it's time to turn his weapons against him. Try wrangling those dense clumps of books and boson launch them right back at him.
That's it, he's stunned. Now this is kind of gross, but try and wrangle this tentacle and yank it off.
Let's get him!
They felt that one in Pittsburgh. Okay, good work. Leaving the tentacles on his mouth as the weak spot in order to fortify the rest of it. We need to find a way to get him to expose that spot so we can attack him. I think I got it. Take the book balls and boson them back at him. Then it should hit him with enough force to stun him. If he's stunned, the tentacles are open. There it is!
Here it comes!
yourself back to the pit.
Get behind something!
That's great!
There's one!
Spotted him!
Check it out.
Ah, great work! That's how it's done.
Too much to handle.
What happened? I've been running all over this library, calling you, looking for you, nothing.
We passed through a cross-dimensional portal and fought a 40-foot monster to steal an ancient magical book.
Oh, well, that would explain it then. Next time, leave a note.
Ray, does this mean anything to you?
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but whatever it is, I think we just turned it off.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Thin crust New York style, no visible anchovy.
Maybe later. Right now I need to go back to the lab and take a look at this codex.
Slice to go on the way, Rookie Street?
And we need to know what this is.
I'll call for delivery. Again.
Egon, our new boss, called again?
Please don't call him that. Just Peck. That's bad enough.
Peck? Called again? He's not happy. Hey!
I added something new to the pack. This is the PDS, Plasm Distribution System. Basically, it's Slime Blower Mark II, heavily modified from the earlier version. Your plasm banks are now integrated into the Proton Pack. It uses a base culture of ectoplasm developed from materials we discovered under the city a few years ago. The protoculture is cross-strained with the original material and samples from various other ectoplasmic entities we've collected. Well, this lends optimal properties to the final product, a self-regenerating strain of ectoplasm that can impair entities, cause caustic black slime to go inert, and reveal otherwise invisible ethereal structures that reside on this plane. You may want to take notes. You will be tested.
Fine.
I know that symbol. It shows up sometimes in Sumerian ritual magic. There's a statue on loan at the museum that features it.
What does it represent?
Just a symbol. Signifies a path to obtain great power. Most of my colleagues assume it's an old constellation.
Get this. The codex does indicate there is some kind of feeder system required to channel energy to a destructor form.
A destructor form? Like Stapa?
It's entirely possible that system and this pattern are connected.
It's possible.
Wait, you said the Gozerian statuary at the museum is on loan. From whom?
Ivo Shandor, the architect. Well, the Shandor Foundation. They control Shandor's remaining estate and holdings. Ivo is a big collector of Gozerian artifacts.
By Ivo Shandor the architect, you mean Ivo Shandor the genocidal maniac, right?
That's what I was researching when Gozer attacked me. Shandor's architecture firm was involved in a number of projects around town in the late early 1900s.
Including Dana Barrett's old building on Central Park West.
Let me guess. He did some renovations on the public library building on 5th.
Right. And the Museum of Natural History.
They're all connected to Shandor and this pattern. You should get a closer look at the museum.
Well, the mayor's going to be at the museum for the exhibition opening gala tonight. It's where I need to be, too.
Okay, Egon will stay here and finish analyzing the data from the library. The rest of us will go in by the service entrance of the museum and lay low. Peter can attend the party as Alyssa's guest and stay in plain sight of Peck.
And that frees us up to check out the rest of the building.
Bill, I'm going to bring you a corsage.
No sign of the curator. Alyssa told me he'd meet us right here.
It's crackling. There must be something really bad about this place.
idea. Probably have a look around.
Guess that means we're not alone here.
Yep.
Something wanted out of this box in a big way.
These are unusual fluxes. Whoa, wait! Don't touch that. That's what I thought. Black slime.
Oh, man! We hate black slime.
Black slime is a hazardous form of ectoplasmic residue. Toxic to both body and soul. Very dangerous. Egon and I haven't developed clothes and boots sufficient enough to insulate against the negative psychokinetic effects of this stuff yet, so be careful.
In other words, the stains don't ever come out.
However, after some painstaking research by Dr. Spengler and myself, we have devised a solution.
Whoa! Remodified slime blowers!
Yep. Switch out the nozzles and hose down the goo. The positively charged slime from your pack reacts with black slime, negating its emanations. Give it a try.
Everybody, hold up.
Get a scan on her.
Damn! She got away!
I'm more worried that she'll stir things up around here. I expect we'll see her again sooner than we want to.
Was that a possessor?
Maybe. Looked like a level 7 or above, too.
Didn't we used to fight class 2s and 3s every now and then? What happened to this? They were easy.
Ah, the good old days.
Keep on the lookout for objects that can be covered in green slime and then wrangled. It may come in handy.
Hello? Who's in there?
Somebody that wants out is who?
Hey, cadet, get in here and clear this off, please.
Be ready for anything. Possessors are tricky and powerful.
Oh, Dr. Rutherford. Z, meet the assistant curator of the museum.
Is that horrible, terrible thing gone?
Yeah, she's gone. You good?
Yes, I suppose so. Dr. Shepard asked me to conduct a secret tour of the facilities for you. I'm a big fan. I even had you over for my daughter's birthday a couple years ago.
Is that so? Well, I think we can get you a sticker or button or mug or t-shirt or something when we're done here.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Follow me. We'll go through the restoration department.
These things are nasty. Giant blobs of boogers and snot? What if I catch the flu? That does it. Great job. Now let's get out of here before we catch something else.
There it is again! Don't let it get me!
Don't you worry. She'll have to go through me first. Watanacha Kalawarnormor.
Okay, Ray went and got his dumb, heroic self possessed.
Can you help him?
Yeah. Let me teach the young blood something. So when somebody gets possessed, you gotta knock the possessor out. To do that, holds down the possessee with slide. Be my guest.
Oh, thanks, I think. All right, let's show this plasm bag who's boss.
Bring it down!